everyone and welcome back to Topster, and today we're going to be talking about the end of half of the Roblox games on the entire platform. I'm not even exaggerating, but if you haven't gone on Twitter recently, don't by the way, it's a hellhole. The cancellation of a major Roblox studio has begun. Now if you haven't heard of GameFam Studios, they're basically the Tencent of Roblox. They own everything, literally everything, including your grandma. But despite everything that's gone on behind the scenes, GameFam and the Roblox community have had a pretty good relationship. But this recently changed with two former game creators that were recently severely underpaid, like Chinese children making your iPhones in Foxconn. Fact, Digital Purgatory is a prominent Roblox developer who recently came out with their experience working for GameFam. He first begins with, to begin with the whole situation of GameFam, they are a predatory company that tries to buy all of your favorite games, like EA, and adds loads of microtransactions. Now this isn't a direct quote, this is me trying to simplify everything, and GameFam and EA do have quite a lot in common. They just like to scam children quite a lot. He then continues saying that he was under huge pressure to update a Roblox game every single week. Now this is already stressful, like imagine having to update Sonic Speed Simulator, a game for children who expect weekly updates all the time, but on top of this, he had to take care of his parents. Now that's absolutely insane and I commend him immensely for that, but that's got to be so stressful. Now he tried explaining this to the team, the GameFam team, and he was basically met with a sorry and get back to work. After he mentioned it, the thing with I have to take care of my parents, his pay was randomly cut in half without any notice. He didn't even get a letter or an email or anything. He was just, yep, your pay's cut in half. And he tried speaking to them but got no response because of it. Then was randomly cut from the group after handing in animations for a Sonic Speed Simulator update. Now this is only one of the statements from a Roblox game maker, Alice, and she was fired with no notice after working for free for a week. She was given a starting salary of $55,000 a year with health benefits. I think she saw as quite generous and would be until the amount of work she was told to do. But before I continue, I like to ask this around the middle of the video. Please make sure to like and subscribe, it'd be greatly appreciated. And I do make videos daily, kind of, and it'd just be greatly appreciated. If you like it, then you like it. Please make sure to like too, thank you. But before working on a game, she was tasked with managing a bunch of Turkish developers that had never used Roblox before. So she had to teach them the inner workings of how Roblox Studio, it then started going downhill after that. The second project was ambitious with no prior planning. The first project of managing Turkish developers was in addition to this other one fell down. She was given the producer role and had to teach a bunch of developers who had English as their second language, not Turkish people, like a bunch of other languages. This obviously produced huge language barriers. She was then told to talk to her boss after waiting for 6 hours, where she was told that she was no longer with GameFam. She was fired for leaking company secrets, despite having no evidence. She was completely devastated, but apparently she was lacking productivity, so she had to be leaking information to the public. She was then told that she could either leave or stay and be hired again. She was also told that help would come, but this help never came. Now, after all of this, there's been a lot of hate on Twitter regarding GameFam, and I don't blame anyone for this. This looks really bad for their public PR. I bet their PR team is absolutely screaming at the moment. Look at all these tweets. They just hating on GameFam, and I don't blame anyone for it. They did also issue a public apology. I think there's only one thing by we're saddened with the outpouring of vitriol, and that's more blaming the people for being angry. Like, they don't talk about anything that, says, we're sorry. We're definitely sorry. It's just an absolutely terrible response. And to be honest, GameFam, you should be absolutely ashamed with yourselves.